All right, got the XP1 here, which we can see just picked. Well, actually that was last night off camera. Unfortunately it doesn't tension very well. Anyway, let's slide the wire out. Just lock this back. Man, yeah, it really isn't paying attention. Anyway, that's locked again. Just to demonstrate the key. There you go, works nicely. All right, stick my pre-lifting wire back in. Oh, my fingers are yellow from curry. Oh well, too bad. All right, get that in and out of the way. Stick my tension tool in top here. Try and get it to where we're not completely obstructing everything. And get to picking. In one. There we go. Pin 1 has a master wafer, so I've just intentionally set it to the second shear line. Alright, so that's pin 1. Pin 2 just makes it easy to get pin 2 preset, which is a deep spool, which kind of gets in the way. 4, 5, 6, and a bit of rotation. That bad tension coming into play again. All right, let's go through 1, 2, 3. All the damn passive pins. If I go up like that. All right, default set. We lost pin 2 somehow. Got it. Pin 2 wasn't quite set all the way. It's a max lift and it really needs to get in there. Got it. Whew. Oh, all right. I really think a lot of my problem with this was tensioning the thing properly. It's got a whole stack. Here, I'll just take this wire out and have a look. Hopefully I'll have. It's got a whole stack of these passive pins down the bottom, which you can probably see there really clog up the nice tensioning area. You can fit a top of the Keyway tool up here, but then it really takes away a lot of your maneuvering room, especially with a fat wire resting down on this lip. You just get no room to stick tools in. So I'm trying to go down the bottom, but then, yeah, it just hits on those passive pins, which are annoyingly right up the front. So that's made my life a lot more difficult. So this is it fully stocked. This is a challenge lock by Froggy Pickup, but he's only changed pins. And here I have those in a bag. So the idea is you can pick it normally, then you can switch out, which I'll need to do in the next video, or a future video soon, the challenge pins in. So currently this is a fully stuck lock. Let's just lock that back up. Yeah, there's nice. Look at that keyway. Look at that. Oh, doubles back on itself. The profile view down that key. Look. Got to be probably in the top 3 worst keyways ever made for picking. But thankfully, I believe none of them can be zero lift because it used to cause too many problems with keys breaking. Where is my secret tool? Here. So you can stick a pre-lifting wire in. I'm informed mine is fatter than normal, but it does seem to work. Having that one master wafer there is not essential. Like, I've picked this a couple of times off camera, and you don't need to lift it to that height. It just makes it a little bit easier if you just overset it, or set it to that second shear line at the start intentionally. Gives you a bit more playroom getting that second pin all the way set. Alright, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, slap in a shim. Pins are going to go everywhere because of all those passive things. Actually, I might want to switch to the big tray for this, just to keep it organized. All right, clip can go there. I need tweezers, and I need flat tweezers and ball bearings. And a follower. A follower is important. Things come everywhere. All right. I should not lose everything. So we've got passive pins here and here. You can see those ball bearings. 6 pins there. Oop. Losing them out already. Passive pins on that side. So that passive pin came out of slot 1. You can see there's a like dimple cut there. So you got 2 others in 2 and 1, 2, 4. Let's put those in slots then. 1, 2, and 4. Ball bearings. Oh shit. Just rearrange those. So there are a couple other master wafers on this, but the only one I will have set to a second shear is pin 1. The other master wafers didn't really make any difference. Let's keep those pins where they are then and dump out these. So that's pin 1. We've got a master wafer and a key pin. 2. And my passive pins. Everything was got there. 2 has a... No, that's the master wafer from 3. 2 is a really high lift. 3, not so bad. 4, also pretty reasonable, only needs a little bit of movement there. 5's a pretty reasonable lift, and 6 just needs a bit of a tap. Alright, so that's most of that to get clear. We've also got these 2 pins on one side. So this side the ball bearings are nice and close. The other side they would be really far away through the core. So that also comes with these 2 little extra pins that stick with the ball bearing on top. Let's put them over here, 1 and 3. There and there. That's how they work. So that's the core. So we just got our normal pins, up to 5 passive pins on this side, up to 5 on that side. You can see they're like offset from each other. There's that down the keyway look. All right, driver pins. Shim out. Switch to my better tweezers. Pin 1. Oops, standard. That's why it's easy to set to that second shear standard anyway. All right, and a spring. Stick that up there. Whoa. Springs are all the same anyway. 2 is a spool. 3 spool. 4 spool. 5 spool. Quite deep spools too. They really do counter rotate a long way. And the 6 pin will go from the other end. It'll just be easier. Which is not a spool. It's a like a serrated-y thing. Gives very good feedback, that last pin, once you know what you're feeling for. And then you can see the various channels for passive pins to lock into. So there's that. Back, you can see they don't like mill in the entire way. Okay, so here's our close up. So yeah, we've got these. Whoop, sorry, everything wiggling. Passive pins on the side. Got these extra ball bearing passive pins. We got standard key pins. I think these are steel anti-drill pins. We've got a wafer on 1, 3, and 5. These 2 are irrelevant. Definitely didn't set them above. This one I did, but only because it made it easier. I didn't need to. Got a spool, spool, and this last focus, like little serrated pin. You can really feel it where it hits into this false set, and then you can like really feel the counter rotation out of that, and then boom into the deeper false set of the spools. Yeah, so there we go. JPM security profile, the XP1.